I'm Carla, this is Nick, and we're here to talk to you about Stellar Leap. Stellar Leap is a worker placement dice game for 2 to 4 players that plays about 20 minutes per player.
Before Stellar Leap, there was an intergalactic war that devastated 4 alien races. Those 4 alien races now are only found on their home planets with a very minimal population. Each alien race has its own agenda to reestablish its domain. Some want to repopulate, while others want to spread across the entire galaxy, and some just want to attack everyone. Prestige is the point of the game. The player with the most prestige at the end of the game wins.
The game starts off with each player choosing an alien race. Each race allows the player to manipulate the universe and dice in different ways. Then the trait cards are passed out and remain hidden. These cards grant additional prestige points at the end of the game for things such as population, completing quests, and discovering planets. Next, every player places their home planet. Home planets are solely owned by one race, and no one can attack them or even visit them. Planets are placed in a grid formation with the first row of the grid being the numbers 1 through 6.
Each turn goes in the following order. Unexert any exerted populations, roll 2 dice, use your race power to manipulate the dice, and collect the resources based on the roll, then perform any actions.
There are 2 heroic actions that you can only do once per turn, and these actions are exerting a population and questing. Exerting a population grants you immediate resources, but has the downside of not being able to get resources on other players' turns if those dice hit. You can complete a quest by paying a certain amount of resources to get prestige points and resource rewards.
You can move your populations around as much as you can afford to move them. Moving requires both fuel equal to the distance you're moving and oxygen for each population that is moving. Other actions include attacking another population if you have more population than all other races on a single planet, discovering and placing new planets, mining planets for resources, and populating.
After a certain number of events, the game ends. Events are triggered by player actions, so players can cause the game to last a little longer to reach their goal, or try to make it end before an opponent gets what they want. Events can happen at any time and are based on things like population, mining planets, fulfilling quests, and completing rows of planets.